Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing another random facts video. So, turns out that apparently my random facts video has so far been a channel favorite. So I'm gonna be making another one, and I had such a fun time looking up random facts. I was just gonna do 15 or 20, and I ended up finding over 50 random facts that I felt like were quality and deserve to be here. So I'm probably gonna be doing another random facts video soon. Maybe I'll do one like once a month, once every other month, something like that. Because if that's the content you guys wanna see, then I will make more of it. Give the people what they want. So that's what we're gonna be chit-chatting about today. If you are new here or you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe below. You can also follow me on my Instagram. My handle is Brooke Nicole Dowd. All right, number one. Johnny Appleseed was real. His name was actually John Chapman, and he did plant thousands of apple trees. However, he was not using these apple trees for feeding people or eating. These were actually sour apples, and he used them to make hard apple cider. This guy was probably a millionaire. I mean, he's so smart. Can't imagine how many gallons of hard apple cider could be made from apples from thousands of trees. Like, this guy was running a freaking factory. I mean, he must have had so many employees, because how do you harvest that many apples? Unreal. I have questions. I have a lot of questions. Okay, this one's kind of cute. So, pandas. Pandas obviously adorable, but they're huge. They're huge. I guess a panda's baby, so a newborn panda, is smaller than a mouse. It's about the size of a stick of butter. And then they end up being huge. Okay, for starters, why are human babies so ginormous? Why can't people have babies that small? Like, women are out here freaking birthing bowling balls. Okay, the voice actor of SpongeBob and the voice actor of Karen, who I guess is Plankton's computer wife, they got married in 1995 and have been married since. How is there a computer under the water? But I mean, also, how does Sandy the squirrel have a spacesuit? I feel like a lot of things there just don't add up. Okay, so this one's weird. 65% of autistic people are left-handed, but only 10% of the general public. Why? Why? How? How come? Okay, on average, an American child gets $3.70 per lost tooth, like from like the tooth fairy. But I remember I saw this clip of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where I guess, I think it was Kourtney had given one of her kids had lost a tooth, and she gave him a $100 bill. So I feel like her and all the other like rich people out there are really offsetting this statistic. So I'm actually feeling like it's probably like maybe $1.50 that everyone's getting. I feel like I got between $2 and $5. And I feel like that was big money. I felt like I was balling out, stuck that in my piggy bank, and I was like, ha, I'm rich. Now, you know, hearing what these rich people are giving $100, I feel like by the time they lose all their teeth, they'd be able to pay for their own college. Andrew Jackson had a pet parrot. And this little pet parrot got kicked out of his funeral because I guess he was cursing. The parrot was grieving. I think that's a little insensitive. Next, did you know that Barbie has a full name? Barbara Roberts. So I know some Barbaras, and they go by Barb or Barbara, obviously, but I've never heard Barbie. I don't think that's a name. I don't feel like that was ever a nickname for it. Maybe it was the popular nickname, and then along came Barbie, and then everyone was like, well, I guess we can't use that anymore, and just chucked it to the curb. I'm not really sure. Did you know there is a mobile phone throwing world championship? And I guess it's in Finland. And I don't really know what goes on in Finland. What do they do there? What are they known for? I don't know. Maybe foam throwing? Like, what does that say? Like, I feel like people typically only throw phones when they're angry. And yeah, nope, that's it. That's it. So what? We just got a lot of angry people over here? Okay, first thing ever sold on eBay was a broken laser pointer. I want to know what the first thing returned to eBay was. Was it also a broken laser pointer? Before presidency, Abraham Lincoln was a pro wrestler in his county in Illinois. And I guess he fought over 300 matches and he only lost one. So he was actually pretty darn good. Maybe he realized he started getting old and was like, I'm gonna need a backup plan, something I can retire with. I'll become president. And well, that worked out, so dream big, guys. A butt is actually a measurement for a cask of wine. Buttload is about 108 gallons. That's a lot. I don't need a buttload of wine. Okay guys, this one made me really happy. A group of ferrets is called a business. They're business ferrets. They're on a business trip. The business of ferrets are on a business trip, doing business. Okay, the White House was constructed in 1792. Are you ready for what it costs to build the White House? It was $232,372. There were like cars that cost more than that now. Crazy. Okay, this one's important. The first grilled cheese documented was in the early 1920s. My first question, what took you so long? Come on now. You know, I don't know when cheese first became a thing, but I feel like that's the first thing you gotta do, just throw cheese on everything. If I was alive in that time, I would have figured out grilled cheese a long time ago. I mean, I probably would have invented the grilled cheese. This one makes me just wanna move. It makes me just wanna move out of the US. Apparently, out of every 10,000 prisoners, 37 escape. For the amount of people we have in prisons, that's a lot. That's like, that, and this is annually. You know, I was always led to believe, like through like movies and shows and stuff, that like prison breaks are not very common. They are so common, it's unreal. It's like the equivalent, and like across the United States, thousands of prisoners are escaping every, oh my gosh. Okay, did you know that before alarm clocks, you could hire people and they would come throw pebbles at your window or come knock on your door to wake you up at a certain time? So for like big things, you need to be there by a certain time, that makes sense. But what about work? How did people get to work on time? Was it just like a loose, hey, if you could get here around 8, but whenever you wake up, you know? I feel like I would be very late basically every day. Okay, this one. What did we not learn the first time? Okay, 10 to 15 people who divorce remarry the person they divorced. Dear friends, if it did not work round 1, it's probably not gonna work round 2. But 10 to 15%, that seems really high. That makes it seem like it's actually a pattern versus just, you know, this was something that happened, it was kind of rare, but we found our way back to each other. Like, this is, people are going after it. Also, if you're thinking about getting married and you're like, but what if it doesn't work? Don't worry, you have a 10 to 15% chance that they'll marry you again. All right, this one makes me just, I don't even have words. Cheese and crackers, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know 38% of beer drinkers in America will not buy Corona because they think that it is linked to the coronavirus? Michelin tires, right? The big old white stacked tire guy, right? Okay. Okay, this blew my mind. Blew it. All right. We know like Michelin stars, like those fancy bougie restaurants, and you know, they earn Michelin stars. It's like a huge honor. Same people. At the tip top, same people. Michelin tires and Michelin stars. No, 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 no. Tired people do not get to judge your food. No, 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 you know, no, no. Next, kind of disturbing for all you coffee drinkers, and I truly hope that none of you have accidentally gotten this coffee. I think it's pronounced Kopi Luwak, and basically what it is these coffee beans, and they are consumed by specific animals. They are digested, and they are released, and people go and pick them out, and it gives you a very robust coffee. Isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? Yeah, apparently it tastes great. I don't know that I could bring myself to consume something that has already been consumed. Apparently it takes 6 minutes for alcohol to affect your brain cells. I feel like I'm just gonna set a timer. You know, maybe we need to all set a timer, see if this is true. Next one is uplifting. Laughing boosts your immune system. So if you are scared of that coronavirus or you are avoiding Corona beer, fear not. Laugh. Go to a comedy show. You're cured. Congratulations. You heard it first from Brooke MD. This one I like. Okay, people are more likely to agree with things that are written in the font Baskerville. I haven't even heard of that font, but it must exist. My recommendation, resumes, job resumes, all day, all day. You're in school, boom, make them Baskerville. I feel like it's just gonna get you an A. Did you know that cats cannot taste sweet things? I'm not really sure I understand how that conclusion was drawn. What, just put a bunch of things in front of a cat and just like flick your tail for no, meow for yes? The first American race car was made in 1895. And are you ready for how fast it went? That was the worst drum roll ever. All right, I'm gonna try again. Okay, that was better. 7 miles per hour. I feel like that's not impressive at all. Even parking structures, I'm pretty sure, are 10 miles per hour. Okay guys, the last one. This is one of my favorites, so I saved it for last. Okay, the first known use of OMG written was in 1917, and it was in a letter written to Winston Churchill. 1917. This is historic. Honestly, I thought that OMG had come along when texting had come along. I didn't realize that people were pioneers of their time. You know, they were really leading the way. They knew that we were just going to the abbreviation life because we were getting lazier and lazier. And you know, I find them inspirational. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my second random facts videos. Please let me know in the comments below what your favorite fact was, or if you have some random facts that you want to share. I would love to hear from you guys. If you are new here or you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe below and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you so much guys, and I will see you in my next vid. Take care.